remember this season will be largely impacted by what happens here in the Gator Bowl. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thank you, guys. Checking in with the Florida Atlantic head coach. He wants to have a very smart game plan for his running back today. He understands he's got the Heisman Trophy winner on the field in a bowl game. But they've had a lot of conversations, and his running back said, I want to play. I want to be here with my teammates and put this uniform on one last time. We'll see if they're able to get up to a quick momentum, see if they're able to pull him early, but I know he wants to be on the field with his teammates in this moment. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Missouri's offense will have the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the scene.
Makes a grab and room to run. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Missouri wants to go fast.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
With the catch, it's Lee. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to Hardy. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. On the move, he fires. Complete in the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Tigers have this offense rolling.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stick.
Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Simmons. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Simmons to the air again. Bringing the heat. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida Atlantic's offense will now get its first chance with the football. Let's take a look at our impact players. on the run. It's Bernard. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Messer. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They'll run the screen. Crosses the 45. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. Goes high to pull it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. Trying the run, it's Bernard. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Running inside, it's Farrell. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment. Calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that. Drops the ball right in his hands.
Follows a good block there. Picks up 3s out to the 9. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Their own goalpost looming over this offense. 3rd and 10 from inside their own 5. Tight end now in motion. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons on 3rd. Going to try to get it himself. At the 15, he's loose. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Austin Simmons, the play fake. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing Simmons. Finds his man in the middle. And runs through another one. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Got room to work.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's got it again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
On third down, here's Hardy. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The run inside. It's Bernard. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Offense gets set for second down. Just feeds the running back. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. The give on the option. There's some room. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the ground, he's got it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost yardage on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Messer. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball is hauled in the end zone, but he is just out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. First down, 10 yards to go. Here's Simmons to throw. It's caught. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's a give to Hardy. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Gonna let it fly. Got it down the field. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Firing toward the end zone. Makes the grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Offense staying on the field there in hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Tries to get it on the ground. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the ground with the counter. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. DBs will try to keep everything in front. The corners are walked up tight. Good timing on the quick out. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hardy. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Here comes the heat. He's got the back in the middle. He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Running inside, it's Bernard. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He's got it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Simmons fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Sprinting away. And he'll get to the house. He got loose. Touchdown.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll run play action. Under fire. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
As a defense, you get so excited with those third down stops, and you throw the fist in the air, right? Forcing the fourth down, but you got to stay on your P's and Q's with this offense because they've already shown you that they're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll be aggressive. They're already losing in this football game, so I don't expect for them to get more conservative.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They go play action with Simmons. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's Lee. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be third and long. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. Oh, they're after him. He's got an open man. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Bernard. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Off play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Henry. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more snap coming before halftime. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Going long. And the pass is knocked away and incomplete, but there is a flag down. Looks as if the defender was a little overeager and a little overzealous and got there early. That pass interference call will give us 1 more untimed down in the half. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, the Owls head coach told me at the half, one of the things he talked to his team about in the locker room was this defense has to get things fixed. Too many missed opportunities, too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now, and they can make up some ground, but this team talking together, both offense and defense have to get on the same page to get back in this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. What a grab in the end zone for 6. Got to start cutting into this somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Throwing Simmons. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll move the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Lee. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run it in with Hardy. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. This time he wants to throw. Steps away to find some room. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Works his way forward, has enough for the first down. Ball spotted at the 32. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Farrell. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Gets away from one. He's got space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll send the tight end in motion. On first down, it's Hardy again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to Hardy. There's a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. Run in the red zone, it's Roberts. Touchdown, Tigers. And the punishment has been extended. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Johnson. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires downfield. Finds a tight end. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Just keeps slinging it. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Looking for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the right rotation on that one to get a little help from the crossbar and get it through.
All the bounces going the kicker's way right here. That was just at about the extent of his distance for a field goal, and the crossbar helped him out, putting 3 up on the board.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The RPO, it's complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Here's a give to Hardy. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Simmons to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Simmons. Makes the catch, it's Lee. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Simmons on play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the left side, it's Hardy. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover. And
here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. Right down the gut of the field. He is in, takes the fumble. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something. Throwing on the run. Makes the catch down the right side. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Gonna take a shot. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Good gain on. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.